back, Trinity people. If you're new to this channel, we hope that you will subscribe and see these videos regularly. And if you are a longtime viewer, we hope that you will like this particular video, which will increase the number of videos like it that show up in your mailbox. So, if we could get started, we will talk about the energy for this week, because that's what we do here. We get you ready to meditate with us on Wednesday night by talking about the feeling, the physical sensation of a particular energy. This week, it is manifestation turning into mission. Mission is a very big energy. I could talk about that for a long time. I want to give you just a sample of it that you can use regularly, because that is a key with mission, is that it must be used regularly. If you have tossed some money in the Salvation Army pot at Christmas, you are not on mission with generosity. You just had a moment of generosity. Your higher self spoke up and said, hey, wouldn't it be great to be generous? And you listened and you acted from that. And that's not bad. But mission is a little more than that. If you listened to somebody and you were compassionate and you let them share their feelings, then you're not on mission with compassion. You just had a moment where you were listening to your higher self. These things aren't bad, but mission is more of a regular pulse of that energy into your life. It is like getting a rhythm going where that energy flows in and flows in and flows in, and it develops a magnetic pull so that it pulls more of your higher intent into your physical expression. Mission has kind of a pump quality to it, like it was driving the pump that forces energy through your system, bringing it down from your higher self, anchoring it into this world, sharing it out, and having it come back. That circular flow is pumped by the energy of mission. It has a very definite pulse to it. And that's what we're going to focus on tonight. I just want you to feel that pulse. You can be on mission around anything. You can be on mission around support or stewardship or generosity or care for others or compassion for the world. These are all great energies, but just occasionally listening to your heart doesn't mean you're on mission there. Being on mission means that you have hooked that particular energy to a pump so that it constantly pulses into your life. The self-defense technique that I'm going to give you that I think will really help with that is a technique called chain punching. This is very prevalent in many martial arts. It's most famous in Wing Chun. Wing Chun is a Chinese martial art, and they have this thing that they teach even to beginners where you just go straight down the center line and each punch pulls the next one into place. And it has this mechanistic, almost machine-like precision, like you're a machine gun pulling the trigger and you're just punching and punching and punching. The idea being that if somebody comes and tries to take a swing at you, their looping punch is not going to get there as fast as your straight punch. And if you just keep going straight punch after straight punch after straight punch, then they're never going to get to you before they get hit. It feels very powerful, and it wasn't until much later that I thought, well, you know, there's some problems with that. You're not taking into account your legs or anything else. It's not invincible, but it has a wonderful sense of power to it because it develops that rhythm. Now, I'm not a fan of punching. In a street fight, I think punching, especially if you hit somebody's head, can break your knuckles and then you're doomed. So I always get people to do heel palms instead. So we're going to have a chain heel palm technique. And the way I want you to use it is every morning, warm up before you do your workout, before you do your meditation, whatever your morning routine is. Put on a little music and just chain punch to the beat, except do the heel palms. Move around with it. Keep that flow going. See if you can feel the pulse of energy that goes out into the world through you, and it will begin to draw down other energies. You can't be on mission mission with one thing and not have it lead to other things. So just 5 minutes of chain heel calming before you work out or before you sit down for your computer time. Give it a little bit of this, and it will continue that pulsing feeling of mission. And it will get you into the energy, which is what we hope to do here. If you find this stuff helpful, stay tuned for more Trinity.